everyone, welcome back. I hope you're in the mood for some Greek mythology from the women's perspective, because that's what I've got for you today. It's the Queens of Themyscira by Hannah M. Lynn. And this, if you're not familiar, is about the Amazons. And I love this book, and it also made me really freaking mad. And it's not because it's bad writing or anything, it's more of like the queen of the Amazons was freaking stupid. And I know people that are like that of, dude, this guy freaking sucks. You should kick his butt and leave him. Nah, I know he's treating me like crap, but I'm gonna stay. And it ends up destroying her whole life and the lives of everybody around her. Like one dude, and some chick that let herself get wrapped up and that he was a creep for years, destroyed the whole Amazons. Like, what? So, yeah, it made me mad. But, like, how it happened was, like, really freaking interesting and going, okay, I can kind of get it for a little bit, and then, no. You need to remember who you were, take his head, and go back home. But she didn't. Because this is basically the story of, the Amazons are exactly what, you think. They are a tribe of really badass women that all these other little peon kings and whatnot call and go, come save me. My army is a bunch of wusses, and I'm gonna lose my land if you don't help me. And they have daughters, because there's a nearby warring, tribe of dudes that, like, once a year, the, Amazons that have made a kill in battle and become true Amazons go and have fun with for a few months to keep their numbers up. But nobody dares set foot on their land, because they're the Amazons, they're terrifying, and their leader's father is Ares. So, yeah, don't try them. Even like the guys that they go and have their little dalliances with never come to visit. If a boy is born, they get him. And that's it. That's all they have to do with guys until Hercules and his little, golden-haired buddies show up and basically say, you're going to give us what we want or we're going to kill you all. And their queen, Hippolyte, goes, okay, Hercules, you can have what you want, even though you threatened me to get it. It's like, well, there's no way we could possibly do anything against, two guys and thousands of us. Like, nah, we'd be out of luck. So here's your little thing, your little trinket, shoo. And then Hercules' little buddy, Theseus, shows back up a few years later going, yeah, I told you I'd be back because you're going to marry me. And then proceeds to kidnap the queen. And instead of kicking his butt for it, goes, yeah, you drugged me, you kidnapped me, you kept me drugged for months, and now I'm having your kid, so I guess I have to stay, because what if it's a boy? And then it has to be with you, and then I can leave. But then I decided not to, because, like, I'm the first one in the world that's actually loved her kid, so I can't abandon him. So I have to stay with this guy that drugged me, kidnapped me, kept me drugged. And I told you, he told me that I would get to, remain a queen and have ideas, but you're in Greece now. Women are, like, stay in the kitchen and shut your mouth. So don't be coming in our palace and giving us, pointers on how to have wars, even though you're legendary or, anything else, because you're a woman and that creeps people out and they think you'll kill them. Which, you kind of should, because they're kind of sexist pricks. And she continues this until, like, he leaves off for war, comes back with a new bride, because, well, you hurt my feelings saying that we should fight together. So, screw you. I don't need a woman that, thinks she's my equal after I've been telling her that she's my equal when I'm not drugging her and threatening her and all this other crap. And it just goes from there of, like, your sister came and got you. You refused to leave because you were knocked up. And then saying, you could have left before you knew you were knocked up and given, if it would have been a boy, leave it with parents that don't suck. Or, hey, hoped it was a girl, and then you have a new Amazon. But, like, I enjoyed the whole, you know, friskiness and the boldness of him, you know, sneaking up back to Amazon territory to get it on in the ocean. So, she just allowed this. Like, occasionally he would do, like, nice things, which, yeah, I could see my friends really falling for it then, because at least they, you know, the loser cared enough to put in a little effort to the manipulation at the start instead of just being a creep and saying, yeah, do this, and they go along with it. So, he's better than some of the guys that my friends let ruin their lives, but he's still a creep. She was a frickin' warrior queen and let the whole Amazons be ruined because of some little, you know, razzmatazz. And if you don't understand that, go read Christopher Moore. You will understand, and you're welcome. It's hilarious. So, yep, it's basically, it's a history of the Amazons and how getting yourself caught up with an idiot can destroy everything. So it's a nice warning tale and shows how badass the Amazons used to be. So, yep, I loved it. I hated it. It was far too realistic and reminded me of people that I friggin' told you. I'll say I told you so. I will help you, but then I'm going to say I told you so. And then I'll help you get over it. But, I should make my friends read and go, see, this is what you're setting yourself up for. Ditch his butt. Let this be a lesson. Or just, you know, cool story about Amazons and some sadness. But, yep. So, that was the last of that trilogy. I'm like, that didn't end on a strong note. I really loved the first one. The second one was pretty good. This third one just... It's Amazon, so it's awesome, but it made me really mad. So do with that what you will, and I will see you soon. Bye. Happy reading.